Hi everyone. This is introduction to my YouTube series. This is about Year 8 science coaching using Australia curriculum. This mainly is an introduction for parents to watch on what we will be covering in this series. Before I introduce the series, my quick introduction is I live in Victoria. I have a strong interest in science and maths and a lot of background in both the subjects, though this series is mainly focused on science. Most importantly, I am a parent and my son is studying in year 8. So, as I teach him science, I am also taking this effort to teach it to a broader audience, all the students in year 8. Yep, your kids. Um, what will we learn during this series? It's basically a science tuition. So treat it as a tuition. It will be real tuition style. It won't be any fast-paced videos. It won't be a quick 1, 2 minutes video, but you just see that when your kids, when the students are learning in the video, these videos will be 30 to 45 minutes. It will be like a real tuition style. I will be following Victoria curriculum, but most topics across Australia I've seen are similar, and so most of year 8 course will be covered. Main source of content of my courses is a year 8 book, though I have changed it a little so that I don't get into copyrights. But yeah, this book gives me a proper structuring of the content and helps me cover everything there is in year 8. And obviously, I am using AI assisted coaching. It helps me answer some of the very complex questions and helps me prepare such presentations and answer and questions and converse in AI so that I can distill the knowledge and provide it to you. Okay. What's in it for you? Coaching is expensive, especially in Australia. I see best coaching format is face to face, but it's even more expensive. Next based is online one to one, which this format is going to follow. Why I'm saying coaching is costly is because I think if you're doing one lesson a week is not enough. It doesn't bring in that continuity. At least you would be doing 2 lessons of one subject, which I don't think in Australia you can find $1.25 per session coaching. But let's say if you are lucky and you pay that much, then also doing it twice a week. Plus, if you're dropping for a coaching center or if your kid is waiting for bus, there is a lot of time, or if you're waiting for your kid, so there is that cost adds up there. Whereas this kind of format helps you pause anytime, you can adjust your schedule. So if you're going to teach today, maybe you can do the lesson tomorrow and then you can send questions offline and I do my best to answer. Maybe the crowd can answer the question as well. So you get the benefits as well. Now, this is a slide about asking for payment, but that's optional. But I want to still say that please consider because all this requires a lot of time and dedication to continue. At minimum, if you were doing tuition, you would be paying at least $1.25 per lesson. But all I'm asking is any amount greater than $5 will do per lesson. This will give me a lot of motivation to create more content. Just subscribers are not enough. One day with enough motivation, once YouTube starts to pay me a lot, I'll not ask for this payment anymore, though it remains optional. We will be able to create more and more subjects in future for all of Australia to use. Okay, there are some frequently asked questions which, from my previous experience, people have asked that do they have to pay? So, no, not really, but I appreciate payment. What if you don't make any more content? So, with enough motivation, I will eventually I mean, that should be obvious. Now, your kid may be doing cells, let's say in biology, as a chapter, which I may not have made a video yet, but I have a lot of content prepared. It's only that I'm making one video per week. So eventually I will catch up mostly by middle of this year. And then you'll have everything. Till then, maybe if you are on cells, maybe you can still benefit by learning about, let's say, energy, which is going to be my first topic. Now, do I cover practicals? Not possible in this format, but as of now, my focus is mostly theory. I'll try to cover practicals via this YouTube format also in terms of explaining that practical, but my first focus is on theory labs maybe in future. Is this coaching sufficient? Now, I'm covering the book end to end, so that should cover the entire curriculum, but treat it as reinforcement of knowledge which the students are getting in the school. So I would definitely, I'm already seeing improvements in my own son, so I definitely feel that it will help improve student grades. Is there a material to read offline? So not as of now, but I am in preparation of like science notes for each lesson that will be made available someday in future, but that will attract some additional payment. Is there any homework? Not really, but you can always ask students to answer the questions which are at end of their own textbook. So after that they've seen this YouTube video, or they can go back and then refer to the questions, try to answer them. If they are stuck somewhere, they can always post it in comments. Now, your book may be different than my book, and your book may have less or more coverage. If you find that you have extra coverage, just send me the topic name and the book name where I have the same lesson and I didn't cover certain topics, then I'll make an extended video to cover that topic. So, yeah, that are, if you have more questions, please put it in comments. Please like and subscribe this channel so that you know when my next video is available. And yep, happy learning. See you in the real tuition classes. Thank you. Bye bye.